Welcome to Tony the Mole Adams YouTube channel. Today coming to you from snowy Headingley in Leeds. Before I join Tony, I'm at the Leeds Media Day. Yesterday I was at Wigan, and it's great to be back writing for NRL.com. Had a great story with Kaide Ellis. So let's have a listen to Kaide Ellis talking about Las Vegas, Tony, which I know you're looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to go there for my 2018. Went with a couple of mates. Only had 3 days there, so that was enough. Takes a lot out of you, so but looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to playing on a big prestigious stage like that. NFL stadium, whatnot. A lot of teams playing. Good vibe. So then hopefully we get to experience the off-field stuff as well. Getting to wander around and hopefully have a good win and go out and have a good night.
So he didn't say this on camera, but Kaide Ellis up to 20 relatives going. Grandparents, sisters, cousins, family, friends. So of the 160 players, I think he might be the player who takes the most relatives and friends to Las Vegas, responsible for selling the most tickets. So now, Tony, on to your column. And you've got a story about a young player who things haven't really worked out very well for him.
Yeah, Steve. Well, interesting you mentioned Kaide Ellis, who of course is a former Panther, taking all his family and friends to Vegas because I have a very good friend who has manufactured these great T-shirts for all four clubs. They're on sale now for $25. They were $40. We'll put them in the show notes, the link of how to get them. Maybe Kaide Ellis's family and friends will wear them. Who knows? But yeah, the story you're referring to, a young fella called Kaide Ellis. He was captain of the Australian schoolboys 2-3 years ago. He was signed to the Broncos. He had an ugly spat with them. They sort of, according to him, didn't fulfill promises, and he gave me this great line, which made headlines at the time, that I'll never wear a Broncos jumper. And he stuck to that, and he signed with the Bulldogs, played 7 first-grade games in 2023, then broke his neck, and there were fears his career was over. He missed the entire last season, but now he reckons he's ready to go again, and he signed with the Redcliffe Dolphins, and he's going to head up there. They've managed a release from the Bulldogs, so he's one to watch. Kaide Ellis, a very, very talented half, 5'8", from New Zealand.
And another interesting story you've written, Tony, is about Michael Maguire and coming up to the kickoff of the season, long awaited from the point of view of Broncos fans to see how successful he is at Lang Park.
Michael Maguire is the answer to the Broncos' dilemma, shall we say, of last season. The general consensus on Kevy Walters, great fella, great clubman, but too nice a bloke, and probably too close to the players, went a little bit easy on him. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I know Michael Maguire well, and I think the Broncos are in for a very rude shock. I think he's going to take these players to places they've never been before, and some of them aren't going to like it. But the bottom line is he's going to make them tougher, stronger, fitter, and I see the Broncos definitely rising up the ladder this year. I think Ben Hunt's a great signing. I've actually named him as probably the signing of the season. Those 32 try assists in a pretty ordinary Dragons team last year convinces me that he's still got what it takes, even though plenty of Dragons fans are happy to see the back of him. I think it'd be a really good signing for the Broncos, particularly with Adam Reynolds' injury woes, Ezra Mann's problems. I think he could be a godsend, Ben Hunt.
And finally, the Roosters with a couple of very, very big recruits that their fans will be happy about, Tony.
Yes, Steve. Well, good news for the Roosters. As we know, they've lost a heap of players, and nowhere more than in the forwards, where Terrell May's gone, Satili Tupanua's gone, Jared Wirra-Hargraves is over there somewhere, probably around the corner from you in Hull. And Dylan Napper's retired. So it's a real changing of the guard at the Roosters. But the good news is that they've signed the New South Wales under-19 prop. His name's Fanafu Seve. He's a 19-year-old, expected to play NRL this season even. And on top of that, they've signed his 17-year-old brother, Akuila, who captained the Bulldogs' Harold Matthews Cup team last year. They're both front rowers, Samoan heritage, played representative football in the juniors last year and turned a lot of heads. I know the Bulldogs are sad to let them go, but their attitude is, well, you just can't keep them all, and they're signing plenty of players themselves. But they're obviously signings for the future, but it's a transitional time for the Roosters. I reckon they're going to have a bit of a lean year this year, and they're the sort of players who will be first graders in the future, according to anyone who you talk to who's a good judge in rugby league.
Thanks very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're getting very close to 1,000 subs here at Tony the Mole Adams YouTube channel.